Alrighty, I have a construction update for you guys today. So as you can tell, there are no more track pieces in the parking lot outside of that launch piece, which I think Surya brought up a good point, could be the transfer part that can move left and right. And then we have those new supports that have arrived for the stall and ice winder roll. That'll be that second tower complex on the west side of the globe. Outside of that, nothing too much going on in terms of that area of the park. So nothing is going on outside of torquing. So they do have a lot of people. There is a bigger team now that has arrived that is getting the ride torqued and ready for commissioning and testing and all that. Well, they did work in the morning, by the way. Today was a very windy day. That's why I only have drone footage from earlier on in the day. They actually did a bit more after this, which I'll insert a little bit later. But yeah, so they worked in the this is the updated footage. So they have one more support column to go in and two more track pieces to go in, which I assume they will finish tomorrow. So AlpenFury's top hat will be topped off tomorrow, whether obviously pending, but tomorrow's weather looks great, so I have a feeling it'll be topped off tomorrow. Outside of that, just doing some, obviously, work with the PLC system. So I did previously say the PLC system was installed on AlpenFury, but that actually looks like it was incorrect. They are now moving the PLC system up to the second level, just below the station platform. So that's being installed now as well. But I do know the electrical room in the launch area is finished. So you're about to see in a second the two track pieces and the one support column that is yet to go in. This was when they lowered the crane when the wind really kicked in. My drone was a trooper and was handling the 70-kilometer-hour gusts like a boss. But yeah. So outside of that, they obviously still have work to do with the lockout fencing along the ride, connecting the PLC system to the actual ride, and then the wiring, the electrical wiring along the ride path, and inputting those little PLC boxes along the ride as well to track where the train is for the ops and the PLC. Outside of that, obviously, they are doing the brickwork in AlpenFest. They've made a lot of progress. You can see them out here, and Rockscapes has made a lot of progress with the rock work here as well. So this was right before they were covering up, about 2 hours before the storm hit. The concrete work is done in AlpenFest for the flower gardens. And they were actually starting to clean up, which is crazy. So definitely a lot of work has occurred. There you can see them with the PLC system right there. There's one on the second floor and one on the lower, which they were getting ready to raise up. So you can see them right there with the forklift and on a skid, and they're going to raise it up. So the PLC system is actually going to be on the second level, which is pretty cool. I thought it would be down below. So it looks like potentially, I don't know, like the queue line setup, but I thought the PLC system was going to be in the basement of the ride. I guess that'll just house the employee break room, and washroom potentially of that ride, but we'll have to wait and see. You can see the curb where the queue line kind of leads out to the back area where it'll be housed as well before it heads up those stairs. And outside of that, Timber Kits has not started erecting yet, but they are obviously waiting for that concrete to dry. They still have to do the op booth concrete as well. So again, no sign of a fire effect installed on AlpenFury quite yet. We did get more shots of MyBuster, by the way, at the end of this video. And I believe once they're done the double inverted top hat tomorrow, they'll start pre-installing what they can along the route of AlpenFury while they wait for some of these missing supports that we've counted on site. So we're definitely missing, I think, like one more shipment of like 4 to 8 supports in total that we're missing, but we'll have to wait and see. Outside of that, MindBuster has made some great progress with its steel running rails on the vertically stacked wood. Still a lot to go. And still a decent amount of work to do with the drop as well. So we'll have to wait and see about that May 8th opening day. It should be open, but there is still a decent amount of work to do. So fingers crossed, guys, fingers crossed. Outside of that, that's pretty much it for AlpenFury and Mindbuster. We'll definitely be in the park this weekend. It is not open. It is Perkopolis Day. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to walk through the station area, Alpenfest, to get some better shots of construction. And yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, wait, here on Mindbuster, the trains. So this is the trains getting loaded back onto the track. So that is a good sign. They were loading the trains back onto the maintenance shed to be worked on. They looked assembled. And then they'll obviously assemble those trains, and then once they're done, they'll start testing and getting this ride ready. So outside of that, that's all I have to talk about Wonderland in today's video. So stay tuned tomorrow for some exciting news. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one. Bye.